What's up, y'all? Welcome back to this season of High and Hungry. And I'm here. I find myself here a lot, and I'm not here rolling solo. I don't know. I might have a guest joining me in a bit, but I'm here in the city of Lincoln Heights once again. There's a lot of foodie revolution things. There's a lot of food things going on in this neck of the woods, bro, when it comes to LA. Every single time I feel like there's a lot of the OG restaurants that shut down, and it's not like a lot of the parts in like South LA or certain parts that, you know, that I say South LA because I know it. And I see restaurants that'll get shut down from the past and ain't nobody trying to bring no new food around, bro. You know what I mean? You'll see this place be for at least forever. But the one thing about Lincoln Heights in the East LA area is that there's always some movement going on, bro. With movement comes new beginnings. And we are here at one of the newest restaurants that have, I've been told, bro, by a really good source of mine. I'm here with the one and only Melas out here, like I said, in Lincoln Heights. We're gonna get high, we're gonna talk, we're gonna get hungry with the owner himself, the founder, the CEO, the big boss to let us know what's going on. And this is a very homey feeling. Like, I get the type of feeling where, you know, when you go to somebody's house and you cut, like, people that take pride in their family history, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's some people that you don't even see picture photos in their house, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, bro, does anybody live here? But right here, bro, I sense a whole lot of family history going down. So every time I see family pictures along the wall, the only thing I could think of is there's recetas here that have been guarded, you know, like we guard that quote-unquote gold at Fort Knox, you know? I'm gonna try some of the best potato tacos that I've ever tried. That's right, I'm talking about tacos de papa. I ain't gonna lie, when I think tacos, bro, I'm thinking the person out there chopping it up, you know what I mean, with the cilantro and all that stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, I have a tia that takes care of my grandma, you know what I mean, or helps take care of her, that I remember every time she would take care of me, dog, that was the first time I've ever tried tacos de papa. So I'm familiar with what a potato taco is, but I've never had it here, you know what I mean? And from what I remember it, bro, like, I remember that she like folded a tortilla in half in the little cast iron cacerola, you know, she'll flip it over and then she put a little cheese in there. I don't know if that was like an invention that she just randomly came up with, or maybe she was just trying to stretch the mashed potatoes from last night. I have a lot of questions here. I want to know who, you know, if it's a history of cooks or if this is the first time that somebody's ever taken this to this level, because sometimes in your family, you might be that one person that takes that leap to make something like this happen, bro. Like, I would say, from my experience, me being Salvadorian and my family, like, I feel at some point it's up to me to learn how to make some pupusas and eventually figure out how I can have a pop-up and sell my high and hungry stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or eventually have something like that. And at the same time, that is a good business move, but at the same time, it's something that I know my family took a lot of pride in making and preserving that recipe. And I feel it's only right to keep it alive. You kind of have to do that. That's right. I got my one in this is Dora the Explorer had a backpack. I carry around a propane bag where I carry all my goodies in there. And the reason I have cotton mouth at this moment is because I am smoking on the one and only Propane Flavors by E-Zone collaboration. Make sure you get yourself some. Go to flavorsbyezone.com to find out where to get it, or hit me up and I'll let you know what dispensaries carry all the stuff. Yeah, the other one, you know, I usually do 2 at a time, but the other one, battery died. That's why you have 2. They are rechargeable and disposable. I also want to do things proper and go smoke in the back like I do at all the other restaurants. Meanwhile, while they cook the food, don't worry. Every time we show up at a restaurant, I'm gonna leave one of these. So I'm gonna leave one of these that you can get on the website. highandhungry.shop. You can get one of these now 18 cents that are available, like this one, Ocean Blast. So I don't leave a restaurant smelling like weed. I leave it smelling like one of my candles. All right, y'all, you know we have to find a place to get high. They do have parking in the back. It is very limited, but if you do not know where to park, you can park across the street. There is an official parking lot where you can actually pay for parking in a little machine, and you can park there all day because there is so much to do in a busy area like this. Yo, I like this. They have like they have a combination of, it's home cooked food. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's a very home cooked food environment. Like, the foods there that are cooking, like, we're gonna get to know them. Like, you could tell that they have an influence of just a variety of different styles of cooks, you know what I mean, or different styles of cookings that they've had in their life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, based on like, I'm assuming this before I talk to them. You know what I mean? Based on like the pictures and that I've seen on the wall. However, they are known for their taco de papa. It's like that. It says right there, famous taco de papa. I'm definitely interested in that. They also have what they call wraps up there. I've never seen wraps in a cocina mexicana. You know, like I'm not gonna lie. When I think of wraps, I just think of the green fucking nasty tortilla that they fucking try to give you, or they wrap it around and something like that. I heard that they have a nice twist to it, so I want to talk with the owner of Melas and find out exactly what that's about. And of course, you know me, I'm gonna keep it classic, keep it Salvadorian. I'm gonna have me in horchata as I should. But first, I'm gonna get high. I feel like we've been doing that since the drive here. We're built. I want to find. You know, I don't know. This is the weekend before we go to the Champs Convention, and I want to come back with some new devices to just come over here and just take it up a notch. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to bring a rig everywhere, and it is cool to bring like a nice heady rig, but it's also very dangerous. These rigs cost a lot of money, and you do not want them to break on site. But believe me, I'm building up to showcase a restaurant that is gonna let us do it all the way. Usually, when I'm in this area, 9 times out of 10, the recommendation is coming from the one and only Red Eyes, right?
Yeah, whatever.
I'm fucking with y'all, man. The one and only Moses is joining me once again. Moses, how did you find out about the spot?
I mean, you know, it's a local spot. I'm always fucking being...
You're always eating.
Yeah, I'm always eating, and I'm always looking around, like, what's going on in the community, in the neighborhood. And this is one of the newest spots that opened up, probably, like, they don't even have a year open. You know what I mean? And pulled up on them, and I was like, fuck, dude. Like, this motherfucker got some good food in here. So, yeah.
How often do you eat out, fool?
You know, maybe, like, I would say, like, 2 to 3 times a week. You know,
that's a pretty...
maybe fucking 4, maybe 5. It depends on who I'm hanging out with, you know? I'm hanging out with this fool. I'm fucking eating twice a day out.
9 times out of 10, I go to places that have bars. I'll tell you that much. If a place has a bar, I'm halfway in the door. But when it's not, I want to just check this place. I want to just check the place out when it's a word of mouth, bro. Because that's the best recommendation these days. When you get word of mouth. You get word of mouth from somebody tells you this. It means a lot more than just just going on Yelp. Anybody can pay for these goddamn Yelp reviews. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I forgot to smoke that hash hole. What other pop? Damn.
Will make me cough and shit.
I feel like I get a lot higher. This is the inside of the potatoes right now being done.
Yeah, man, everything we make here is all home cooking. Our potato tacos, it's literally potato. Like a lot of people, I guess, are probably buying powder and breaking it down. We buy the actual potato, just the potatoes, and really boil them, clean them up, go through the whole process, and then season them. So that's what you're seeing right now, man.
That's puree, right?
That's a puree of, yeah, the papa. But from that, we make the tacos, man. So.
Okay, so like, here's the thing. Like, I remember. So, is there a difference between like making? Because a lot of people, like, I ain't gonna lie, is that considered puree?
It would be considered like a mashed potato kind of, and that's the filler that we're using. You know, something similar to that to the flavoring. I just felt like when you have a nice like mashed potato, it's like there's this beautiful flavor of home. You know what I mean? And it's like a taco. It's a meal in a taco, if you will.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, potatoes are ready for filling, man.
They are, bro.
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get into the process, though, because I see what's up.
Thank you, man.
What up, y'all? I'm sitting down here with the owner, you know, the founder of this here Melas, the one and only Daniel, which is, honestly, bro, just by looking at this, how long have you been having these potato tacos, bro, in your life? Because this is what I'm about to have right now. He said, you better have more, bro.
So this is something my mom used to make for us growing up as Hispanics. You know, we didn't come from much money, a lot of money, and so kind of you gotta stretch it out. You know what I mean? You need to stretch out the food.
At my tia's house, she had the same mentality. She's like, you know what? She's like, you guys are all coming over. We gotta make some
You
of
gotta
these.
stretch it, you know?
I'm about
Enjoy,
to say,
brother, enjoy.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is the perfect thing. Like, if you don't think it is, you're not. Like how fucking like if you eat like sometimes you go eat like a fucking burrito. You're like, I don't want to eat for 2 fucking meals, bro. I could eat 4 of these tacos right now, and they're great. And I'm not gonna lie, it tastes like the ultimate. If you have like the best, you have like the homemade chips, and then you dip it in just like instead of dip, you dip it in puree. Just the crispiness down to the middle. Like when you look at it right here, like you can break this down like the father does the hostia. You know what I mean? So, bro, like, what's up with all the pictures in you know, like who's the founder? Does your family have restaurants?
So both my mother and my grandma had restaurants in Mexico and Guadalajara. When I came back to Los Angeles, I decided to like start something, a place people can come and eat, good ingredients, clean. But I felt like I don't know of anywhere I could recommend someone to go eat home cooked meal.
I was gonna say, this is like somebody invited me to their house.
Yes.
Somebody's living room. And then it's like, oh, tenemos a tener visita. And then, you know, and then you bring out a plate of these in the little long ass plates that, you know, we're known to have.
Like a charola.
Yeah, the charola was, but they're like, you know, for some reason they always have little flowers. At least
Yeah.
at my house they did. And I feel like my mom would come out with like at least 12 of these, but at least in my family it was my tia.
Well, the thing is, when moms used to do that, they brought the very best, right? Even their plates with the flowers and things like that. It's the very best they have to offer those guests that came to the place. And at Melas, that's what we're trying to offer, dude. When people come here, our very best, you know, from our family to people that show up, man.
Honestly, the toppings on it is very much like how you would decorate an elote.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's kind of, it's cool, but with the salsa, it complements it.
Yes.
It gives it a little like, for all the people out there that get hurt by a little bit of spice, it's not even on that level, right? It's just for
Super
flavor.
light, it's just for flavor.
Yeah, it's for flavor.
It's more a little bit of char, more a little bit of flavor.
And
smoke.
it also reminds me kind of like if a quesadilla and a taco had threesome with a baked potato, you know what I mean? and this is what came about, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I would keep fucking this up, but I know we have more.
There's more coming.
What kind of cocina mexicana would it be if you didn't have, of course, the classic taco? There's nothing more that I hate when having some tacos when I get it from the taco spot, and then when I really grab a taco, like I really manhandle the taco, it rips apart. Like a fucking bad Swisher or a blunt, bro. But these, I ain't gonna lie, they have the same touch as the what is it, taco de papa you got. They're topped off by the guacamole, they're topped off by the pico de gallo. And look, this is what I'm talking about. Let us not be stingy. All the people out there high hungry, let us not be stingy with the carne, bro. This right here, con dos de esos, te llenas, bro. That's not the world I want to live in, bro. In the 90s, I remember, this is why I fucking judge every taco fucking spot with a fucking, like a certain way. I'm like, nah, man. I was like, if I feel cheated, I just, you know, if you don't make me feel like my tia or somebody in my family was hooking it up, he's like, no, pa que se llene, you know? 2 was enough, bro. Cheers.
Enjoy, brother. The way we season our meat too, man, we buy it fresh. Nothing's frozen here. So everything we buy is by the day, and we season it the day in the morning. And citrus juices, let it sit.
And come try a taco here. And if you go to their carne asada back at home, and the tacos that you make at the carne asada, that wasn't a real carne asada. Like for real, bro. It really wasn't. The pico, there's a little spice to it though.
A little bit, yeah.
Your pico, this one right here, okay, it starts cranking up. It's not hot ones in here, but you know, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, you feel a little bit of pico. For all the people out there that get easily picados, there is a hell of a crunch with the tortilla.
I just feel like you gotta have the right texture. The texture makes a difference in the taco when it has that a little bit of a crunch. And to me, it's gotta taste like corn.
When you barbecue this, it has the same feel. That's the reason I said it has barbecue on a Sunday vibe, bro.
Well, the reason too is we adapted all our cooking utensils to like the grill. It's not just a standard grill. We adapted that to more like a charbroiler. So when you taste it, you taste the charbroil and meat.
Como si fuera carbón.
It's a carbón.
Yeah, like it's
That's why we call it our pollo asado, carne asada, because it is asado. It's not a la plancha. It's different.
That's what it is, and I was wondering. I was like, this is very nostalgic for me.
Yeah, it's charred, and you can taste a little bit like the smokiness. Also, when we buy the meat, it has a little bit of gristle, and the gristle gives it a nice smoke.
Yeah, that chewiness, but I usually hate the gristle and all the meats, bro. But when
it's
it
gotta
comes,
be just enough. It's just enough for the flavor.
I swear to God, bro, I felt like Ray's like, "Why are you throwing that away?" Like, and I'm like, and then I was like, yeah, I'm like, bro,
It's fat, bro.
I don't fucking like it too much. I've been out there like, this is just expensive as meat. I'm like, well, I don't give a fuck. It's like expensive as fat trash. What does this cost like for people?
Per taco is $3. It's a la carte. We
That's
do we do a killer combo too. We do 2 rice and beans, 10, 12 bucks all day long.
Yeah, on a rainy day, and you don't want to be out there drinking and driving like some of you dumbasses do. No, just you can stay home and fucking have some tequila at home and top it up on Taco Tuesday like we're doing it here. Ray, you need to try this.
Okay.
This is the beans right here that we add on it. We have some brown right there. And then let me add some fries to that.
Oh, dude, that's a fucking big ass torta, dog. I mean, god damn, this is the one right here. Like we're gonna have to split this 4 ways. All right, y'all. So I ain't gonna lie, this is probably one of the biggest tortas I've seen. I mean, that's not human. You know what I'm saying? but I am here. What is it? Back at it. And number one, straight up, this makes me feel like I said, I'm in a family member's house, bro. It's home style food down to the papas, bro. This is what you call papa fritas, bro. Like there's a reason Latinos can get his papas fritas because they would fucking chop it up. That's what my grandma would do. She'd chop it up, make it. When I was staying home in school, she was like, no, it's just lo que te voy a hacer. Even I remember getting a hamburger at home was the shit, bro. Because they would make it with like the grilled tomato slices. The only thing we wouldn't have is like the bun bread. It would just always be on the pan tostado. Don't come here talking about those ain't real French fries. These are real fucking French fries, bro. These are chopped up, non-GMO ass fucking papas that were chopped up in the bag. That's why you had to sit your ass down and have a conversation or be on your phone, whatever you're gonna do. And you're gonna have actual papas with a torta. And this torta ain't gonna piss you off. But look at this beast right here, bro.
Before you jump into the torta, let me tell you what he puts in it.
Okay.
Because you lift it because you're gonna eat it.
Okay.
He does a layer of cheddar, bro. See that?
Cheddar?
It's cheddar. It's a layer of cheddar first.
Yep.
The other bread has cheddar, and then he puts a slight, just amount of beans, just to give you some bean into
I've
it,
never
you know?
had. See, this is crazy. I had low-key burritos kind of have to do that with their burrito outside, where they wrap it up. But I've never seen that on the inside of a torta. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the game changer segment on the fucking show right here.
Just get ready, bro.
You gotta have.
This is a real.
You gotta have some hands, bro.
This is a stoner meal right here.
Bro, what did you do with the cheese? It's like a quesadilla in the middle of this, bro.
It's the beautiful Mexican mix of everything we know. You know, we're honestly, bro, like most people consider us not Mexican. They consider us pochos, right? We're more American. But that's what a pocho would eat, like something like this that has the right cheddar, the right blend, the right bread.
This one right here is the stoner move to do on High and Hungry. If you're gonna come in here on the High and Hungry level and you wanna get full, you got an empty stomach, this is the one you wanna fucking come back, take a bite out of. Frijoles, carne, pico de gallo, and the little surprise of cheese inside that adds that little crunch, bro. The bread, again, now this is literally, and the fact, you guys have beautiful craftsmanship here.
Thank you.
Because, number one, you gotta have some massive hands to handle this, bro. Si no que te la partan en mitad. Don't be ashamed, it's okay. This is the joint right here, like you said. And you guys are doing something great here. And what is this one?
Bro, it's only $12. It's not even that crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to keep our prices as reasonable as possible. I go to places, I see the prices that are out there. We're out there looking around to try and keep, you know, the prices down as much as possible for our people. We know what it's like out there.
Te vas a llenar, güey, and this is good home cooking, bro. I'm starting to feel ya un poco lleno, but I can't stop eating this. I thought the fucking torta was big, bro. Like, damn, bro, this is a baby, bro. We are down to the final meal with the final thing on the menu we're showcasing, bro. And this is the first time I had ever. Is this what you guys call a wrap? Because this is a burrito too.
It's a burrito. It is a burrito, but we call them wraps because the majority of stuff that we emphasize is our protein first. So when we want people to decide when they come in here what protein they want, and then how they wrap it. They can either wrap it in a taco, burrito, or torta, salad, however they want to do it. So that's kind of why we came up with that term, just a way for them to, you know, to define that.
Ooh, this burrito está bien gordo, dog. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this burrito is pretty huge, dog. And
so right now this is a carne asada burrito. Right now you haven't had this one because in the stuff we've given you, it hasn't had the rice and beans combination. So this has the rice, beans, carne asada, and the sauces on top.
This is like it's not a burrito mojado. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of looks like it's that style.
It's that style.
You have that salsa, and I ain't gonna lie, I gotta have it partido, dog. Oh, here it is. Now look at them burrito guts, bro. Sheesh. That's what I'm talking about right here. Look at that. Texture, perfection, down to the fucking burrito. On a quote unquote, other places will call soggy tortilla, but not here because it's fucking good ingredients, bro. And look at this. You're gonna have to get your hands dirty on this, bro. Like I'm one of those people that I have to get my hands dirty, bro. So I'm gonna just fucking take a bite off that big ass burrito.
I don't know.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh, good. Shit. You're gonna need a toalla for all that.
I am hungry toallas coming up next. I had to pick it up, bro. I had to feel the burrito. I dug it out. I know I'm gonna have to wash my hands severely after this, but this is a plato de comida and a burrito.
It's a meal in itself.
This is truly
It's a worker's meal, right? You want to drive by, grab something quick. It's all packed inside there. Yeah, I think when people back in the day, the mom would cook a meal at the end of the meal, right?
Yeah.
The dad would be like, "Hey, pack me something to go." And the easiest thing was to grab a tortilla, put some rice, beans, whatever carne was left over, and that's the guy's meal for the next day. So that's kind of the way the burrito kind of was invented, right? It wasn't really like a meal that even if you could find in Mexico. It's more like a working man's kind of meal.
This is the kind of burrito that you would have people like. I would say there's somebody that stopped by a construction site and like when a lonchero stops by and what he imagines, he's like, oh, them un burrito. This is exactly what I would imagine, like a trucker's meal too, bro.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like if a trucker that's been coming all the way from like New Mexico, he's delivering shit to Walmart. He just has one chance to eat because he has to make that deadline.
Or you gotta keep driving.
Or you
need something in your hand just to chew it up and keep going, right?
Yeah.
It's a perfect meal.
Like it's almost like a cone, bro, because if you're gonna try to eat it with your hands, like I did, it's gonna be very messy. So you're gonna have to just chop it up, and once you get it cut in half, it's almost like you can just pick from it like a bowl almost, bro. And there's obviously enough. Like I said, it's como un plato de comida wrapped around in a burrito, bro. But I'm talking about like a real plato, not somebody that just thought selling Mexican food was a good profitable idea. You know, I'm talking about somebody that has recipes and
everything is all done home ingredients. We take pride in that. It matters. The restaurant's named after my mom, so it matters to us the type of ingredients we're putting in. You know?
Is your mom
the product?
Your mom's no longer around?
My mom no longer with us, man. She passed about like 12 years ago, and kind of like I was missing her food, and we're like, man, we should like bring back her recipes,
She's looking proud right now.
So, man, I hope so.
What about your dad?
My pops passed away too, about 30 years.
Is your dad the guy with the guitar?
My dad's the dude with the guitar, man, yeah, and a mustache.
He kind of looks like the dude that Miguel wanted to be a Coco.
Like Pedro Infante guy. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro, like, yeah. It's kind of, is he coming from family of musicians?
Yeah, family musician.
When fools took a picture with a guitarist, because that shit was their life.
That's real shit.
Yeah, that's some real shit.
Yeah.
It was like fools taking pictures throwing up the set. Huh?
Definitely.
Yeah.
They were the dudes trying to chop it up, man.
Like, cause I feel like now you're the game changer.
Yeah, I think it goes back to basics. It really, there's a few things my mom taught us, and she just said, start with great ingredients, and put some love into it.
Say that again for him.
Put some love into what you're doing. Like, I feel like most people are considering being profitable, but I feel like food is a nutrient. We all depend on it to continue to live.
So, number one, we're here with the one and only Daniel. I want to thank you so much for having High and Hungry here.
My pleasure, man.
Bro, I gotta give him a hug because I feel like I had a family experience.
Oh man, I appreciate that, man.
And I mean, this is you and your boy here.
We're trying to kind of, in this time that things are rough, bro, I'm trying to show people, even my community, that it's possible to build something for the future just with a small team. It's possible. Like, you don't need a whole big team to put something together. Be creative, let your mind go, and do what you love to do. Put some love into it. I think it'll work out.
That is very true, because sometimes, man, a lot of people, they want to focus on, like, I want to be like the next big thing, or they want to, but it's like, how many of those things are really around? Like, how about you focus on, like, the picture? It's like, hey, I just want to be in the mix.
It's like sometimes we try to be, I feel like we're trying to follow this dream, but how about you just a simple in and out?
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying. Some of the most simple things.
In and out's a home run.
Yeah, it's a home run. I ain't gonna lie, I'm very full, but it's not like he said where you feel like that Super Bowl, where you just feel you feel like you left a relative's house. In my life, I would say leaving like a tia's house on a Sunday at a carne asada, or my aunt's house when I pretended to, or my grandma's house when I pretended to be sick, and just so I could stay home and kick it and get fed. So if you're looking for an authentic Cocina Mexicana experience, make sure you stop by at Melas and the one and only Nela. You know what I mean? All my fucking East LA people, I guess recognize that term. I don't know. Is it authentic, Moses?
Yeah, no.
You're pretty authentic. I think you're 6-0 now.
Yeah.
I think you have a good record of like 5 or 6-0 with recommendations.
Oh, yeah.
I think you spend a lot more time eating out than I do, so which is kind of good. Instead of like having to eat on the streets, it's like you have mouths out there to eat. But then, like, Moses is like a certified High and Hungry affiliate, bro. He's out here and he's so I mean, if you guys see him, if you guys see him coming to a restaurant, he's coming in solo, or he's coming in there with a +1. He's probably doing some R&D. Shout out to all the Latinos out there that figure out creative ways to stretch a dollar out in so many ways, and that way of stretching that dollar turns into some of our favorite dishes. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like, until I came here today, I didn't know that the reason we were having tacos and papas was because we were on a budget. I just thought this shit tasted really good, but it does taste really good. And now we're out here having it, in Lincoln Heights.
Yo, hit me on Red Eyes Always. Actually, I'm gonna have these fucking these 8 bits. They're coming soon, so hit that out. At Red Eyes Always. And shout out to Reason. Shout out to Daniel, of course. Ray behind the camera. Hell yeah.
Once again, make sure you guys check us out at High and Hungry TV on Instagram. Make sure you guys like and subscribe here on BREALTV. Hit that thumbs up, leave a comment for all the merch and all the stuff like the candle I have on the table and all the other hats that I have, and more information on the collaboration with the propane company. Make sure you guys check us out at flavorsbyezone.com or highandhungry.shop for all the merch. It is limited, so if it sells out, it sells out. You know how we do it.